Ask Reddit by Quertiband. How the F do you make friends as an adult if you don't drink? Slowly. Hobbies, community involvement, through work. Good luck. If you like doing things with your hands, wood, metalwork, fabrics, etc., electronics, or programming, hacker spaces are great. They usually have themed events and classes, as well as social events. That's where I made my current friends when I moved to a new city. https://wiki.hackerspaces.org/list_of_hacker_spaces. https://makerspaces.make.co/ borrow tools and actually give them back. I've got to consider you a top tier friend before I'm lending you any tools. Deleted. I started inviting people from online dating sites who said they were looking for friends to play D&D. Some of them were actually looking for friends. I also started a fencing group in my area and advertised it in relevant Facebook groups. A few people showed up and now we occasionally do things that aren't fencing related. You guys do chain link or privacy, usually? Related, I drink a fuck ton and I don't have many friends. Me too. I can't believe I finally found you, friend. You see someone doing something you do or like to do or are curious, hit them with a compliment and end with a follow-up question. Met some of my best friends because I liked the colon they were wearing, hahaha. And X200B. Edit, cologne keeping the error I am not myself today. Edit, damn you people and the unrelenting colon comments. Edit, thank you for running the train on me with rewards. I love the smell of your colon, wanna be friends? Have you considered joining a cult? Deleted. You stand too close to random people at the groceries and when they ask you what's your problem, you tell them you don't have any friends. Then you hug it out and become friends. And during the hug whisper in their ear that you like exotic leather lamps. Volunteer. I became a Girl Scout leader and have become friends with some of the other leaders and some of the parents from my troop. Is that you, Beverly Hills housewife Phyllis Neffler? Go to a repeating class at a gym or yoga studio, and/or volunteer at a yoga studio or gym class. Get a part-time job or volunteer somewhere interesting to you and meet co-workers over time. Like a museum, community center, library, foreign language school, cultural center. I know it's hard, I also don't drink. I've missed out on many friendships and several relationships with people I felt naturally compatible with because of it. It's a real bonding part of social life for the apparently large majority of society. I got a part-time night job at a comedy club when I didn't even need the money, just to see free shows and made a ton of friends, got to meet Kevin Hart and Bob Saget too. Alcoholics Anonymous meetings. Yeah, those fuckers are friendly. After the DUI and brief police chase involving a stolen Zamboni, allegedly, I had to attend a bunch of meetings by court order. Good people, well no, not really, but friendly. In my experience, adults don't want friends. They want activity partners. Pick an activity that you enjoy doing, find some people to do it with. If you're lucky, some friendships will organically arise from that. If you're really lucky, they'll even stay friends with you after one or both of you stop doing that activity. But mostly, people just want activity partners. Yeah, this is hard for me. I just like being part of people's lives. Everyone is always doing things. Can't we all just chill? Talk? Blah. I like doing activities a lot too, but they take a lot of solo time to get better at. Finding groups for hobbies, which is easier when there isn't a pandemic going on. Dungeons and Dragons is what worked for me. Is this thread a big D&D ad or is it really that effective? Kinda making me want to play one day. My turn to shine since I moved countries 3x as an adult. Ranked from most effective to least. Work. Never eat lunch alone. Organize hangouts after work. Professional networking organizations. Nothing bonds more than hating your industry job together. Going out alone and amp. Chatting up strangers. Woman here and amp. Have befriended men who approached me this way, so don't say this won't work for men. You just have to genuinely want to be friends instead of being a creeper. If you have kids and amp, they have kids, they'll want to be friends. Reddit. If someone in a niche subreddit you're into happens to mention they live in your city, just go, hey. I live there too. Want to meet up? The more niche the sub, the higher chance of making friends. Random fun classes activities. If you're both into it, you probably will click. Online dating. Surprisingly made many good friends of this. Of course some were with benefits. New mom groups. Everyone is depressed to a certain degree, sleep deprived and amp, desperate for support. Social media. Made a few genuine friends, also got some creepers so it's a gamble. I used to love smelling eraser dust in high school. Did you have a reason for choosing the name you did? 1. Be passionate about some stuff that adds substance to your life. 2. You don't need a lot of friends. 3. When you talk to people, strangers, co-workers etc., be your 100% genuine self. This should help you avoid being a doormat. If you find you're still a doormat you should revisit step 1. My best friend and I really only share a couple things, our love of gangster rap and 90s hardcore punk, and our beliefs in undying, over-the-top self-empowerment. That's not exactly shit I hear people talking about at parties. Oh yeah, on my way over I was bumping some fucking MC breed and yelling at myself in the rear view, look at what you've done with your life motherfucker, how far you've come, keep fucking going, crush the opposition bitch, let's go. Like I said, be your 100% genuine self. Deleted. Sports. Climbing, archery, martial arts, European martial arts, historical reenactment, book and theater clubs. I wonder, is there a platonic dating app yet? Tinder, Grindr, Planter? Copyright trademark the 26th of March 2021. I decided to try out Bumble's BFF feature and it's pretty dead. If there's a better app for matching with platonic friends I'd like to know. I've been using the Slowly app during the pandemic and have developed some good friendships on there, but they are all located halfway around the world. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. This is a good one. I've been grappling for about 10 years now and I've formed some of the strongest friendships in that time. It's almost odd how quickly people bond while trying to strangle each other, lol. I'm gonna add a very specific one, the app Slowly. It's an app who acts like a beating app, except that everything works as if you were sending real letters. You can receive them from all over the world and 99% of people use it to make friends, overlooking for a partner like most meeting apps. You enter in your hobbies, maybe put in the countries, gender, age of the people you want to talk to. I left it open and received beautiful letters from aged people wanting to talk to someone, and there you go. I have met my two best friends there, one from Germany and one from Brazil. We've been talking for years now. It's too much work for scammers, so everyone is genuine. I can never not recommend it. Another app I've had good luck with is Bumble BFF. I relocated at the starting of the pandemic and have no idea how I would have made local friends without it. If you're around or in a city, walking a dog is the best conversation starter. I had an Italian greyhound years ago. When he was a puppy, walking him in a city was like going places with a celebrity. He had a little custom tailored sweatsuit cause regular sweaters don't fit their chests. Make a free hug sign and get up early enough to snatch the street corner from the homeless dude. Imagine walking around with that sign during the pandemic. BDSM orgies, biking club, Beltane festivals, regional burns, MTG clubs, etc. One of these is not like the others. I drink heaps and still don't make new friends. By engaging in activities where drinking isn't the priority. In most cases where there's alcohol, drinking isn't the priority. Alcohol acts as a social lubricant and creates a shared, if a bit blurry, experience. What type of situation did you have in mind when you say it's the priority? I joined a rock climbing gym and made tons of friends. Volunteer. Get engaged with a cause. Do whatever you do. Feed the homeless to an endangered species. Start a community garden full of jimpy. Stumble around the city seemingly inebriated, so as to foil gate recognition, wearing an anti-acoustic tinfoil hat telling people that the government is watching and the Palantir is a tool of evil. Carry a notepad and pen to take down contact info of potential friends. Combine your passions and your skills to build a gas chamber with your local YOL key to sell. Organize ridiculous over-the-top drag shows to fund your local labor movement so they can unionize a Walmart or Amazon location and be slaughtered by Pinkerton. Jesus, they're still a thing. Thugs. Real change. Be a part of the world. Wherever your heart is. Motorcycles helped me meet people, and as a bonus, if you're into guys, you can pick up dudes easily with a motorcycle. I wanna pick up dudes. Especially dudes who ride motorcycles. This is the closest I've ever been to wanting a motorcycle. Tabletop war and fantasy game groups. As so many others have said, hobbies. For me it has been D&D or other role-playing games. But the part that causes the friendships for any hobby is the 3 hours each week of forced socialization, preferably in person, COVID safety aside. For me it has worked in 2 different cities, and has taken up to a year each time before we started trying to connect and hang out outside the group. And the people you click best with long term may not be the ones you assumed you'd connect with when you first joined the group. Take a CPR class and talk to the people there. Follow up with a Stop the Bleed class if you want another go at it. Active sports. My weekly bicycle ride is usually about 30 people. Easy and natural to make friends. This is so true. For all the people saying join a sports team, whilst that can be generally true, it's 1. Not possible in a lot of places just now due to COVID restrictions, and 2. Overlooks the fact that almost inevitably sports social events end up involving lots of drinking.